All right. Episode 28. Real time. Let's go.
Unbelievable. The amount of news we have to cover. It's
Really,
good
man.
They stop clapping. The big story this week, they tried to shoot Trump again. Not funny.
They laugh.
There can be no fuzz on this. This is not funny. Okay? It's not okay. It's not okay to wish it happened.
They laugh. Man.
Well, this is a problem. And it happens too much. In fact, besides the shooter, there were two other shooters beside him waiting to play through. They said guns do not kill people. Pagers kill people.
Yeah, whoa. What's up with that, man? That's some James Bond shit right there.
And the Israelis this week made all the pagers blow up in what they call Operation 1980s Drug Dealer. Yes. They took the fight from their river to their pants. And Kamala said, anybody who breaks into my house is getting shot.
Yeah. Good for her.
Well, Trump is losing his mind. He's losing his mind, he's losing his cool, and he's going to lose the election.
Yeah. God willing.
He keeps saying now kids are undergoing sex change operations at school. At school? They're doing it at school? Wow, and I was nervous for picture day. And he also referred to himself as a black Nazi who also posted that he spied on women in the girls' locker room. So he's a peeping Tom and an Uncle Tom. That's... But Diddy's in jail. So...
The diddler, man.
Well, I mean, come on. They seized 1,000 bottles.
1,000.
Lube and baby oil in his... I'm so glad you're here because we can talk about environment. Every time we have a political campaign, people care about it, they care about it, and they care about it, and then they just don't seem to want to talk about it, maybe because it doesn't poll very well.
I think the problem with climate change, the environment, is that it doesn't seem like an urgent problem. It looks like it is right now. It's starting to look that way. Every year it's getting hotter and hotter. But it almost has to be at your doorstep for people to do something. And they've been saying it for too long, that by now we should be drowning in water. And I guess they jumped the gun a little bit.
You know, you hear on the news these catastrophic, calamitous climate stories all the time.
Yeah,
but these
there you
are
go.
very carefully selected worst-case scenarios.
I really hate it when people want to manipulate me. Just tell me the truth. Okay.
There you go.
But
Just the truth.
This is because of climate change, so we've got to change our entire infrastructure and our global economy in order to save the oceans when it's not actually what's going to happen.
You're telling the truth.
maybe.
I
But
think,
why are they doing better in the last 3 years? It's not like we did anything.
I don't know.
Oh, well, there we
So,
go.
look.
All right. As long as we're in. That's honest. How are you? Great to see you. All right.
Nobody shakes his hand when he gets there.
It was like Kamala at the debate. You had to reach out first and make sure I was okay.
She's the first one to ever do that.
Donald Trump got fact-checked way more than Kamala Harris did. You're damn right he did. You know why? He told more lies.
Yep, that's right. Not only that, not only did he lie more, his lies were blatant lies. Lies that you don't even have to fact check. They're lies that can't be true, like aborting a baby after it's born, killing a baby after it's born. Come on, man. Come on. Eating the dogs and cats. That's something that could be easily fact checked, man. But yeah, Kamala did say some things that should have been fact checked, but they're not lies. They're just what did Dave Chappelle said about liberals? He said conservatives lie, liberals leave out key information. They don't include everything.
The tough people. I can tell you, I have the support of the police, the support of the military, and then he brings up the bikers. The support of the bikers, right. I think if you have the military and the police, I don't know if we're going to need the bikers, but okay. We are in the process of the second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be. You don't hear that from the other side, this idea of, look, we don't want to have to kill you.
Donald Trump was the one who started with the divisive, vile language when he went down the escalator in 2015.
Yeah.
He has capitalized on it. He ran on it. He's benefited politically for it.
This is such a terrific point that Stephanie is making.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
It's a terrific point, as you often make terrific points.
Maybe greater than Elvis. Elvis had a guitar. I don't have the privilege of a guitar. First of all, when I think of great guitarist, Elvis, like, you know,
All right.
Clapton, Hendrix, Joe Walsh, Elvis. He also said, I really haven't been treated very well, but that's the story of my life. Yes, born into crushing wealth. I feel like there's a third of America that's always with the Trumps. They used to call them the Birchers and the Birthers or the Tea Party. They go by many different names. They're the same people. The candidate said, I hate Taylor Swift. I mean, he normally surrounds himself with pretty crazy people. But this Laura Loomer,
Man.
I don't know if you know anything about her.
She took
but,
the
I mean,
cake.
this is, yeah, I mean. For example, my spirit animal was eaten by Haitians. If you say Beetlejuice 4 times, you get me. One side uses terrorism to get their goals. One side retaliates against terrorism.
One side has no choice but to use terrorism. It's wrong. I don't like it. But when you don't have the money, the military money that Israel has, thanks to the United States, all they got left is terrorism.
With the most astonishingly well-targeted attack in history, like literally going off in the hands of any Hezbollah member who has one of these pagers.
How do they know exactly what percentage of those people with the pagers were actually terrorists? Because don't doctors use pagers even now in the United States? So I'm pretty sure a lot of them were in the medical field. But there's no way to know.
And I don't think it's a lot to ask her to sit down for a real interview as opposed to a puff piece in which she describes like her feelings of growing up in Oakland with nice lawns.
Hey, Oakland.
Crypto. First of all, Trump is getting into the crypto business. I mean, right there. Can you
Oh
imagine
my
Kamala
God.
saying, I'm getting into the crypto business?
He can't spell crypto. He did it in his crypto.
All the progress that we're making with green energy is being sucked away by crypto.
Yeah.
Crypto uses 8% of total electricity. Time for
New rule.
New rule, the people participating in the new trend of fridge-scaping, where you decorate the inside of your refrigerator by placing flowers and picture frames.
My
decorating
God.
hot
People got
dogs
too
and
much time and
mayonnaise.
money.
Must be congratulated for their unique sense of tasteful expression. I'm kidding, you people are nuts. The guys in the band hate each other and hoping to catch a fight on stage is the only reason anyone's going to see these guys.
God, they're so hated. Fake ass Beatles.
All right, got a spit take out of Stephanie Ruhle.
Spit take.
Thank you. Now that the U.S. attorney handling the case against the guy who wanted to shoot Trump is a Haitian immigrant, everyone has to admit this season of the election is awesome. And tune in next week when Trump reveals his dad isn't an orangutan. After all, it's Tonka from Tim Crazy. Vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance fucks his couch. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs. They're coming for the pets. They're eating the dogs. But he doesn't fuck the couch. It's not in his book. When I was 8, puberty was still a few years off, so I hated girls at 8. They had cooties, and I only wanted to be with boys. Well, that does sound gay. And he asks her, thinks he's gay. And she says, JD, do you want to suck dicks?
Jesus.
And he says, no, Mama. And she says, then you're not gay. And even if you did want to suck dicks, that would be okay. God would still love you. But stay away from my makeup.
Is this real?
I made that last one up.
Oh, okay.
I put it out. And then 47% of Texans voted Democrat in 2020. Yeah, because Texas is a giant state full of people with different ethnicities, philosophies, cultures, and forms of shit-kicking. They've even got that thing where you can tap your card and tip 22% for no reason.
For no reason.
They don't seem to be scared by Indian Americans either. They're too many people's doctors. Post Malone is a country star now, and you need a bookmark just to make it through his face. Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson both have the same hobby.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
At this year's Grammy Awards, Luke Combs performed a duet with Tracy Chapman, a queer black woman, and no one ran screaming from the building. In fact, they all loved it.
Yeah,
the big
it was
hat
good.
people, they don't hate each other. They like and respect each other. They want to work together. We can't duplicate this on a grander scale in America.
Yeah. One day, hopefully.
Next time we're tempted to be hateful and just want the other side to die, stop, and think about J.D. Vance's cocksucker-loving grandma. If she's cool with it, maybe we're not so different after all. All right, thank you very much. David,
all right. See you guys on the next one.